It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. One step from playing in the AFC title game. This divisional round contest is on. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. Mighty. 11, mighty.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Burrow out of the shotgun. That throw behind his intended target. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. 11. Right, 80. 12.
From the gun, they get to Brown. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow setting to throw. Catch made by Chase Brown. Again, he hits the 2nd level. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Burrow's going to sneak it. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bengals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Joe Burrow with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has it at the 11. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Completed over the middle. And he rips Picks off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
3rd and just 2 to go. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Forced out to his right. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. They sent with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Teddy Buchanan. Into the red zone. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6. That is Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Fine, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Burrow again. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
11. Here we go. 11.
Burrow from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
11.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. He takes it at the 4. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Lamar now from the gun. Complete Derrick Henry. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got a first to begin the fray. From the pistol, Henry. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Running once more with Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Third and long, they're going to throw. And there's a man there, it's intercepted! Pat Surtain has it! And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 a multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Returning it from the 4. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Jackson trying to get after the pick. That's him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. It's made by Keaton Mitchell. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield and just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Lamar throwing again. takes this down to the opposing 47. And is Geno Stone getting in there for the stop against his old team.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Bengals going down here. 6 DBs out there, third down. Throw here, third down. Brought in. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
If you want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
No, we changed it. Hey, report. Hey.
On first down, Jackson finds him over the middle. Running in the red zone. And they're going to be sent up, Brock, with first and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning.
Quick, ready? You changed it.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens earn the chance to tie it before halftime. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Gun. Stop. Right, 80. Thomas. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. Chased out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up second down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, second and 10, still from the 30.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Third and long for him here. He fires one deep down the left sideline. They connect on the deep shot. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
11.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll run again with Brown. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense is set. First and 10.
11. Here we go. Cut.
This time it's a passing play. Completed to his running back. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Buys time, rolling right. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Trust. Kate, it is such a big part of playing the quarterback position. Yeah, you got to trust you can make the right reads in the passing game, but sometimes these little runs that just get that first down, it gains further equity, further trust with your play caller, and most importantly, gives you a first down for the offense.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take the lead just before halftime. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. One last play before the break. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Starting from the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Drop this one down for Henry. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
2nd and 3 now. From the gun, Jackson. Finds a seam down the middle. He's got it in the red zone. He does it! Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. An extra point is up and through by a loop. And the Ravens tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
The left side, and Gesicki has it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Ready?
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Gun. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
11 empty. Here we go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Rolling into enemy territory. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
1st and 10 at the
11, Thomas.
39-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Brown again. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On 1, ready?
1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Let's get set. Stop.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Brown on the inside give. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pass complete to Walker. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
2nd and 3 now. Lamar now from the gun. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. So we'll take over just shy of midfield as his return goes out.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Brought in downfield by Gesicki. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. A give now to Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
180.
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's the Bengals with it, 1 quarter from continuing their postseason run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Gun.
Burrow from the gun. Forced out to his right. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 12. 180.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
McPherson's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Henry. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Offense in the hurry up here. Running for it. Here's Henry. And this isn't going to get it. So they stop him a few yards short. That's a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, Well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. Third and short.
And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Shotgun handoff to Piron. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They run once more with Piron. He spins right by him, and he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals take a 3-possession lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Raven 1st down.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now it's Jackson. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings. First down, here's Lamar. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Bengals 37-yard line.
Jackson to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. And dose of the hurry up here.
That's another Baltimore 1st down.
1st down throw for Jackson. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. This one's to Andrews outright. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
Forced out to his right. Pushes this one towards the sideline. He's got it, and the feet are in bounds too. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, Brock, and the huge play extends this drive.
First and goal, Baltimore.
No, we changed it.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. It's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
And again, it's Jackson. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens cut the lead down to 10.
38. Ravens 28.
Now, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And that's the Bengals who are on that one. That's a wrap on this ball game. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
On one, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. They're going to pass it here. Catch is made down the right sideline. He picks up the first down for the Bengals. And that is the last thing they need to lock away this win.
Bengals first down.
So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. All right, partner.